All right, welcome everybody. Doing a little bit of Starfinder in the Sven Zone. Pulling up a couple of my stream. Make sure we can be heard. Looks like we can, but make sure I don't trust it. Everybody say hi. Looks like we can.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Everybody
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Awesome.
Hello.
All right, so we are doing the Dawn of Flame campaign. When last we make sure, yes, I do have the right one up. Okay, and we have Jingo and we have Bobby on camera.
Yep.
And his cat lurking in the background. So you guys had managed to get to Ezerod. You had, dadgummit, every week I have to reload these stupid images. So I'm gonna skip all that. You found, went downstairs, found Lord Coster, killed him, determined that he also was being controlled by this creature called the Color Out of Space. You then found the Color Out of Space, ran away, went through, explored some more areas. Last week, you went through this endless tunnel and through a very lucky series of rolls. What was supposed to be a somewhat challenging encounter with these weird flame balls flying at you and slamming into you and attacking you. You actually just spent one round in the tunnel and left. Except for except for Bali, who decided to stay there for a little while longer and hang out.
Yeah, decided. Yep, that's.
And so killed the elemental that was there and rounded the corner into the next room, which had a bunch these 3 different trophies on stands, and they were protected by this magical sphere that had spikes in it. Through a lot of trial and error, mostly error, you determined that this thing, anytime you touched any of the items or the sphere itself, it would spit spines at you, and these spines would then burrow into your skin and go towards your vital organs. Everybody managed to leave the range of this trap and remove all the spines that were digging through your skin. And through a divine intervention and another lucky roll, Orindor was able to turn off the trap. So you were able to retrieve all 3 items. And that is where we left off. You guys are catching your breath at the doorway to this room. Bali had determined that double and triple checked to make sure that the trap indeed was off. And
You're welcome.
Indeed. Pulling up the map so I can show you these. So you have the stone mask. You have a crystal.
Nice.
And you have what Twitch determined to be a soul projector.
Soul projector. Ick.
All right. So
Is it worn on your hand, arm, forearm?
Arm, yeah.
it is a gauntlet. Yes. All right. So what would you guys like to do? I presume you guys are copping a squat and taking a 10-minute rest.
Yeah, I think we're gonna need to.
Didn't we? Oh, yeah. Yes.
All right.
10-minute rest.
All right, Bali, if you want to put yourself wherever you are in relation to the rest of the group. So you guys would know this already. I had Twitch, because this was a hybrid item, I had Twitch do an engineering role. So I'm not going to take that back away from you. But this is how you identify magic items. This is under mysticism in your skills. You can go to where it says on the right, where it says character, and then click skills, and click the Paizo symbol next to mysticism. Or you can go to your character sheet, and next to mysticism, click the Paizo symbol. One of the things options it gives you. Oh, sorry, I didn't know. There you go. Tokens are no longer locked. It identify magic item. So it says as part of the action to cast detect magic. Loki and Orindor both have detect magic. They can try to
It's a
identify.
spell, right?
Yes, detect magic is a spell. That's why it says as part of the action to cast detect magic. You can try to identify it using your mysticism check. And then you can do that once every 24-hour period. If you have the spell identify, which none of you do, I don't believe.
I do.
Oh, you do have identify? Okay, so then
Yes.
if you cast identify, it will allow you to do a second check. You can do it twice. And you get a plus 10 bonus when you're trying to do that.
It's just different than what we were doing before.
Correct.
What were we doing before that was different?
I was just sort of winging it, and then you guys roll a mysticism to see. Now I have the actual DC and how difficult it's supposed to be, the spells you're supposed to have in order to do it, things like that.
And that's, some expert game mastering. If you don't know a rule, make a ruling on it, move on, look it up later.
All right, so having said that, you already know. So you still have this mask and you have this crystal. I will allow Bali and Twitch to do culture checks, whether you're trained or not. And then anybody else who is trained in culture can also do a culture check for the crystal.
Right now.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Trained. I got nice numbers, but I'm not trained. Wait a minute. Train means you got ranks in it, or train means you got.
Hey, I got a dirty 20. I'm good with that.
I'm confused. All right, I'm just gonna do it. Okay. There you go.
If you have ranks in it, that means you're trained, yes. If the number is not red on the far right, then you can use it.
Ranks
Okay.
in what? What we were looking at.
Culture.
Oh, okay.
You can roll it whether you're trained or not.
Oh, I'm trained.
All right, so you guys are party sheet. Okay, so that is
I want to re-roll that.
8.
Okay, so before we
Alright,
get
so
into it, can
Doc.
you explain the identify magic again, please? I had to take magic as a spell. I've been using it. What is different now?
So here's identify magic item. Detect magic
Have
simply
it up.
tells you that it's magic. That's all detect magic does. It tells you whether or not something is magic.
Oh, this is for identifying it as exactly what it is.
Correct.
And we can do that once a day.
Yes.
Anybody.
As part of the action to cast detect magic, you
Oh,
can
okay.
use mysticism to identify the properties.
It's an added bonus to the actual magic detect.
Yes.
Awesome. Cool. Thank you.
All right, so Doc, you recognize this shape of this crystal?
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
There you go.
This object is truly only of value to a Solarian. For lack of a better description, think of it like a lightsaber crystal. It's used to construct a Solarian weapon.
Okay. Sweet.
Cool.
Use it my other campaign. I'm playing a Solarian.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure that's how that works.
Oh.
Oh, hey, maybe we'll run into a Solarian somewhere. I don't know. We've
Multicast
had,
into it.
yeah, we've had weirder things happen while we've been here.
Oh,
That'd be pretty
way weird.
scary. Meet up with our other characters.
All right, and Roberta, is your mic going to be at that location for the session?
Why do you ask? It's been in that location every time we've played.
Okay, well, now you're a lot louder. Your last comment was really far off, and so I just needed to turn you up if you were going to be far away. That's all.
Or turn me down? What?
No, just the last time you spoke, it was really quiet. And then this time you spoke, it was not. So, that's it.
It might have been because my glass was in the way.
All right, and Roberta, are you going to be on camera?
No.
Okay, so I'll close that. Reno is now on camera. Ta-da. Okay. All right, so what are you guys doing? You've taken your 10-minute rest. So anybody who hasn't already, Doc and Bali already did. Looks like everybody else is good. Orndor doesn't really need to. He's not really low enough.
We came from that direction, right?
No,
No.
the other way.
So we haven't been down that way yet.
Yes. Is it just me, or is it really hard to see? It feels like there's no light.
Zoom in.
Correct, there is no light here.
Okay, so we've got like a couple.
You have beacons
I know I've
and
got a
stuff.
flashlight and stuff, so I'm gonna. What would I use for flashlight in the lights section of the effects?
I believe you already have light on you.
I'll be right back.
Yes, you have
Oh, yeah, I
light
do.
on you already.
It's
But you're the
weird
only one.
It's not showing.
So
I've got
it is
extra
as you
beacons
move.
in the null
See?
space bag if you want one.
So you notice the mask and the arm bracelet are in color. Because you're
They
close
are
to them
not.
now? Well, click your token.
I've
Yes.
clicked it like 10
Now
times.
click on Bally's token and you'll see it.
All right.
I
So
am
I'm
not.
going to drag you again because we can see it on the stream and everything. There you go. How about that? That help?
All right. Yes. Stop. That helps.
Okay. There you go.
Well, I have both dark vision and low light vision. What is the difference? They're both 60 feet.
Dark vision is in complete darkness. Low light is like under the stars, or in a room where there's a candle lit.
Doc cannot see in the dark, therefore I have my beacon out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I'm making a lot of light.
Right. He also has light
Okay.
on him. In theory, yes, he does. Yep. All right. So you have at least a little bit of an idea, or to either. So basically, everybody's looking at Loki and Orindor. Are you guys going to try to identify these items?
Sure. How do I do that? I already rolled. Didn't we already identify them or not?
No. So what you rolled for culture was to
I'll
see
look
if
at
you
'em.
recognize this as a Solarian crystal. And Doc was the only one who succeeded enough.
Okay. So so do I roll again, or can I just take a look at them and see what's going on without touching them? I got pretty high culture.
So again, I'll share the identify magic item. It is mysticism as part of the detect magic spell. So you have detect magic is a 0 level spell. You can cast it over and over. Loki, are you going to do your identify? And is that a 0 level spell or is that a leveled spell?
There you go.
We cannot hear you, Bobby, if you're talking.
It's a level 1.
All right. And how long does it last? Are you able to
Let
use
me
it on more
look.
than one thing?
Hold on. Target one magic item or technology object that allows you to attempt to identify the function of the magic item or technological device.
All right, so it's one thing. So pretty much you have the breath stealer. I mean the weird looking mask thing. So go ahead and roll. Put it in the modifier. Put 10, and then roll a mysticism.
Mysticism.
7. 15 is 22. 25. All right, so you need a 25. You got a 29. Orindor also got a 25. So both of you are able to look at this thing, fondle it, and realize what this thing is.
Oh.
This is called a breath stealer mask.
Not so much, but I need you to understand where I'm coming from.
What?
So
Wow.
what this
Almost
does
better.
is basically you wear it, and then as an action, you can inhale. When you do so, anybody that needs to breathe within 30 feet of you, whether they're wearing environmental protections or not, has to make a DC fortitude saving throw or become short of breath, making them fatigued for 1 minute.
Wow.
You can do it after you use it. You can't do it again until you take a 10-minute rest to regain stamina points.
That's a nasty little bugger.
And if you do it more than 3 times, it targets you as well. And unless you use a resolve point.
So I think it would look good on Orndor.
So even though it says it's large enough to fit over the face of a human, it does not have to be used by a human. Anybody that breathes in and out, which is all of you, can use it. And let me identify it in the. It is okay. All right, and then the soul projector, which Twitch looked at last week. I'm also giving to you. This thing, you wear it like a bracer, and it allows you to shoot with it up to 60 feet or make a melee attack with it. And it does 3d4 force damage. You can also boost it for an extra 1d4 extra damage. However, when you use it, it does 3 points of damage to you. If you boost it, it does 4 points of damage to you. Because it's drawing forth a small bit of your essence to power it. And these are hit points, not stamina.
I was going to say that bypasses stamina.
Correct. It's only 3 or 4, but still. Also, the cool thing about this one is when you get to the next level, when you get up to the next level, which is, this is a you can pay and have it boosted. You just have to spend a couple minutes to do it. Let me see. This is level 20, and the other one is level 15. So when you get to level 13, you can boost it up, and it will do the higher the 64, and then when you get to level 18, you can boost it up, and it'll do 10d4. And if you score a critical hit with it, you get back the hit points you spent.
Who wants that beauty?
Also,
use melee, right? Give that to Bally.
Yep, it can be melee or ranged. Yep.
Sorry, I had some IRL stuff going on. What are we talking? Which item are we talking about?
The soul projector.
I don't have that in front of me. What does it do?
It allows you to do 3d4 points of damage either in melee or at range, but it does 3 points of hit point damage to you when you use it. It can be boosted up an extra d4 at an extra point of damage to you. At higher levels, that damage goes up.
I mean, I can definitely try it. And it goes straight to. Wait, is it just doing normal damage, or is it doing hit point
Force.
damage to them
It
as
does
well?
normal damage to opponents, but the
Gotcha.
damage it does to you comes straight off of hit points.
Gotcha.
And it's force damage, so not a lot of things
Yeah.
are resistant to force.
Good to know. And I mean, who cares if I take like a little bit of hit point damage? Let's just make Doc do his job for once, you know?
Hey, my job is
Yeah.
making sure there are no snacks left on the break room table, and I do a
Yeah,
great
you're
job.
very good at that, yeah. I'm just saying, you're always checking after fights whether people have hit points gone. I'm just helping you, you know?
All right. So if whoever wants them, if you more than one person wants them, you guys can do a roll off, 20 or percentile,
Roll off. Roll
or
off.
uh, if everybody's agreeing on who gets it, go ahead and grab it from the party sheet.
Yeah, I have no
We agree.
interest. If nobody else is interested, I'll lay claim to the Solarian gem. But if somebody else wants it, it's theirs.
Nope.
I mean, I don't see much use in it beyond holding on to it for a while or selling it later. So, like,
He's taking a dip into Solarian next level. You never know.
Oh yeah, totally.
oh yeah, 100%.
He's been studying.
Doc is super built for Solarian. Yeah. Got all
I
the
don't
right stuff.
even know what the primary attributes for Solarian are. But I'm sure they're not the ones I have, unless it's intelligence or dexterity.
Well, that's
I
for
have
anybody.
no objections to anybody taking whatever they want out of there.
Okay.
Go for it. Go for it.
I'll take the Soul Protector then.
Charisma is the key ability score for a Solarian, by the way.
Yeah, I'd be a mediocre one. I'd be better off going into operative.
Ooh, that'd be cool. You don't have an operative right now.
No, that's what I'm considering playing in the next game.
All right, so now you guys have an idea of what these items do. So who's taking the mask? Go ahead and grab it.
At least take it, right? No space bag.
All right, so now that you guys have divvied up your stuff, what are you doing?
Finish all this area or not?
So
Ready to
this
move
again
on.
is a doorway that leads to another section. It's sort of a wavy lines that will transport you to another location if you decide to go.
When we step through this,
Okay.
Is that where we're going?
Crazy. We're going crazy.
This shoots and ladders.
What the hell?
Oh, we got moved. Cause it was the edge. Yeah. Okay. Who in our group is gonna be running forward? Cause whoever's leading the group is gonna
Doc
have
went
Molly at their
first.
feet.
Probably be Twitch or
I'm sticking with Doc then.
All right, so everybody should be able to see. Click, 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 click. Yep, looks like everybody can see. All right, so hold on a moment.
Aha. You can see. Holy
Trying to
crap! What's in this
get
room?
rid of some of these images on the stream. Zoom in a little bit so people can see what's happening. Ancient metal and stone devices that have glowing jewels and all these different colors are on these consoles in these strange alcoves that you've been finding along this level. There is a curtain of darkness way off in the distance that some of you can see over here.
I see nothing. I see just black around us. That's it.
You gotta
Okay.
press
Close the
the
map and
center button
reopen
when you
it.
get back. Just
You
press
may
the
need
center
to
button. Right?
click your character as
Zoom.
well. Your token, I mean. And you also see some off on the other side of the room, slightly glowing are these circuit-like grooves that
Still see nothing.
go from console and go underneath the curtain. And they lead that particular console has this luminous orb. I mean, the dark orb with these different gemstones that are pulsing on top of it. All right, so first of all, if you are trained in engineering or mysticism, roll one of the two.
Your mysticism.
And I'm actually going to, let's see, click.
And I think I still have a +1 to mysticism because of that, the serum. So
It should be in your, yep, you do. It's in your, on the combo tracker. I think it lasts an hour, so.
so you know, I see it in there twice.
Okay.
So
There
there's
we
no
go.
lights in here. It's just
Okay.
the light from our lanterns.
Correct. Besides, there's a little bit of light coming from the runes on the floor. Hold on a minute. I'm trying to get this fixed. And then back to this.
I'm gonna.
All right. And then let's just do this. Let's see. I'll do this. And it is this. Oh, I'm getting the same issues I was having. The other day. Let me try this. Okay. Never mind. I will just do it this way. We'll just get rid of lighting altogether. Gotta find out what I'm doing wrong and maybe change something or did something to where I can't make changes on the fly to the maps anymore. Very annoying. Any hoozle. Rolls. You guys made, let's see, 22 engineering or mysticism. 3 of you made it. So it makes logical sense, but your characters are also looking at this equipment and stuff, and you realize that this is a control room of some kind. and you see a gigantic creature standing there. Looks like a blackened corpse, mantled with fire. And as you guys come in, he turns and stands. You see that it's wearing some sort of garments that look like copper and coppery metal and some sort of dark stone. In your minds, you all hear, "Welcome. I am Ilvatri, master of this place. Please do not allow my appearance to set your limited, fretful minds into a state of irrationality. Listen instead. I have an offer for you."
Okay. He's communicating telepathically, correct?
Correct. Where is visible? It takes a couple steps towards you guys.
Always making sure that he's positioned in front of Dot.
Okay. Is anybody responding?
He said, listen.
I did say
Yeah, he's.
okay.
I think we should hear this guy out.
We're willing to entertain your offer. Let's hear it.
You are uninvited here. Nevertheless, you have come. And like you, another creature has invaded my sanctum. This bizarre color has begun to defile the darkness engine. I want you to destroy this creature. In return, rather than killing you where you stand for your impudence, I shall entertain your questions and exchange knowledge with you.
I think we've met the thing that you're talking about, and we cannot beat that thing.
I think we might if we had a plan.
You got anything you can help us with, Mr. Ilvatri?
Actually, I do have some means of assisting you all. If this is something you are agreeable to.
I'm agreeable to killing that thing.
Yes.
Did you find those objects in the previous room from which you just came?
Yes.
Yeah. Molly kind of glances down to one of his arms where he's already got it on.
The little one has the soul projector, which is an ideal weapon against the color of space. Also, I can attune temporarily the crystal to one of your weapons, allowing it to do a little extra damage. I can also remove the fire immunity from the color temporarily as well.
Cool.
I mean, any kind of we can, extra damage we can do to that would be helpful. How are you able to remove an immunity, though? And doesn't that kind of defeat the purpose?
This is the center of the Illuminant heart. With these magics and the technological advances that are here, well above what you would be able to understand, I am able to affect certain things. And while I cannot make this permanent, I can temporarily place a sort of hex, what you all might call, some some similar to what you would mind would refer to as a ritual, and remove the immunity of color out of space. I could also do it with I can either do it with cold or some of the other immunities as well. But you seem to have come to the center of the sun with mostly fire weapons.
That's the DM talking directly to us.
Yep.
I mean, they worked so well everywhere else. Why not here?
Who would like me to affix the gem to their weapon?
I mean, I think maybe Doc? Because you don't do all that much damage anyway. Like sometimes you do. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. What do y'all think?
Well, I think I'm the only one that has like a frozen weapon. Maybe having extra damage to my hail pistol would be helpful.
I think, yeah, you've got a better chance to hit than me. You should take that damage boost.
All right, I agree with that.
That sounds good.
By the way, who was going to take the breath stealing test? I think we were talking about Orindor getting that.
I don't think so, but I'll take it.
All right, cool. I think it would fit you well.
Alright, so Twitch, which weapon do you want it affixed to?
The hail pistol.
Alright, so it does the pistol have, let me look at the hail pistol Sub-Zero. It has bleed. Alright, it will now have the choice of either bleed or severe wound.
Okay.
And it will do an additional, oh here it is, never mind. 2d6.
That was nasty.
All right. And he will also he reaches over to inside one of these drawers and pulls out these two. They look like stone spheres, about the size of a baseball. And he says, points to Orindor. Halfling and Patra, come here. And he goes over to where the beginning of the runes are. So he's talking to Loki and Orindor.
Yes.
I would like to go
Wow.
with them. As long as he doesn't take offense to that.
Okay. And Bobby's not there, so I'm gonna say
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, here he is. Are you gonna move
I'm
over?
I'm listening. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay. Orindor, go ahead and move yourself. If you're gonna go.
I'm not at my computer, but I'm listening.
Okay, and so he positioned you on the rune, and as it glows, these channels glow. He crushes both of them over your heads, and as dust sort of falls on you and absorbs into your skin, and you get your spell slots back.
Wow.
Wow.
Do I even have spell slots?
I know. I'm
Got
do now.
spells, you do.
Oh, there we go. Woohoo!
Oh.
Thanks.
And he moves over to the side. This
Are those like tables, or are they on the
curtain
ground?
over here is a one-way entrance to where the color is. If you do not wish to retrace your steps and go all the way around, once the color is defeated, I will drop the curtain and allow you to return.
all
I
right.
assume we're trusting him there, right?
And he's pointing to this gray curtain over here. You guys,
All right.
one of you or two of you did see it when you were fighting the curtain. I think Twitch, maybe Loki,
Yes.
was close enough to it that you saw around the corner and saw it. Didn't know what it was, but
So are we going through the door?
Mm-hmm.
Going as ourselves, or are we going with everybody else?
Yep.
Preferably with everybody
I
else.
want to ask one thing. If you can do all this things, why don't you just kill it yourself before I walk?
Invati?
Yeah. I'm asking him that.
okay, and he had a specific answer. I'm looking for it. 1 second.
Okay, sorry, Seb. Not trying to rush you.
Like I said, this thing is so weirdly written. They have all these questions and answers, and then more stuff included in the text and stuff.
I would imagine that 5 targets are harder to kill than one.
Yeah, but he seemed pretty confident that he would have no problem killing all 5 of us.
That's true.
Okay. Despite my immense power and abilities here within the heart, I cannot affect this creature like you can. It is not my pyric fire does nothing to it.
But you said you could take its immunity to fire away.
To regular fire, not his fire.
Yeah, ain't
not
this a
his.
deal
Okay,
kind of
I'm
thing?
just trying to understand.
It's yeah.
Okay.
Given enough time, I could destroy this creature. However, I admit the pyric fire is weak against it. You have other tools at your disposal, plus the ones I have offered you as well, which those of your limited nature can use.
Alright.
All right,
All
let's
right,
go get this thing.
We're going this way?
you
Or
are.
this
Once
door?
everybody's ready to go,
Oh,
unless you want to fight it by yourself. All right, so
Yeah.
Doc,
I'm gonna-
Twitch, Bali.
Yeah, Bolly's been lurking near this guy so that when our teammates walk by him, they're not like alone next to him. Doc, are you going to join everybody else?
Yep.
All right. Let me. There it is. All right, so
Going
go
in
ahead
with
and
whoever's going
give
in
me
first.
initiative.
Ooh, I'm not going in with whoever goes first.
Let me close some of these.
By the way, guys, this is what we know about the color out of space. Except we know that right now it does not have a fire immunity.
So it's saying it's immune to acid, cold, fire, mind effects, and radiation and sonic.
Yes.
Yes, mind affecting effects.
All right, Doc.
Uh,
Let's go ahead and
That rules
switch
out a
Come
lot
here,
of
give me a
things I
second
can
there.
do.
you.
Radiation, sonic.
Yeah, that's most of what I can do to it won't hurt it, but what I
Yeah.
can do
Same here.
is start buffing you guys up.
You know what? On second thought, I'll just stay here. Let you.
Oh, not electricity.
I don't think I can really even do anything to it.
I got electricity.
Wait,
Let's start
hold
with
on.
Pally.
Fire system can work.
It's not immune to projectiles, right?
Magic missile.
Or being stabbed.
Correct. It's
Magic
vulnerable.
missile does force damage, if I remember
It does.
correctly,
It
and
is
it
not immune to that, but it does
it
have
is
spell
vulnerable to force
resistance.
damage.
So it has spell resistance, so it's gonna get a roll against it. But
Any of the magic
you
that I
know,
use, it'll do that,
you
right?
gotta do what you gotta do. But what I gotta do is pop a little booster at Bally, and you see this little, barely perceptible, scaly blue sheen kind of, you know, crawl all over their skin and then kind of flash and disappear, but you still feel it. You feel the presence of a something
Of a something.
improving your armor class.
I wish
Nice.
I'd have known that before I had damage applied to my hail pistol. Thanks.
Well, still, even with the hail pistol, he's probably going to. I'm going to be giving that buff to pretty much everybody until I run out of buffs. So you were first because you're the craziest.
But what I'm saying is, if it's immune to cold, why boost the damage to a cold weapon that it's immune to?
Oh, that's what you meant. True. If
I
we had
might.
known that.
That was a waste
So they
of
didn't know
time.
that at the time.
So then, before
No.
this fight starts, would you allow me to reload my pistol?
Yes, you guys have had time. You've taken a 10-minute rest. You've done other things as well.
I don't.
It has a special
Okay.
power that Twitch and Bali are immune to already because they have saved. Or is it Loki? Anyway, if you're on the combat tracker, if it says immune to feed, then that means you are immune to
Orndor.
it.
Feed.
Yeah, Orndor and Twitch are immune to its special power. So you guys don't have to worry about it doing its special things to you.
Okay.
So Twitch, it will still do the force damage. It just won't do the 1d4 cold.
Okay.
Do you have a different weapon that would have done damage to it?
Well, I mean, I have like melee type weapons, like a club, or I think my breaching gun is force damage too.
All right, Twitch, what are you doing?
Anywho, all right, I'm going in.
Thanks for the grid.
Indeed.
Excuse me.
Are we in rounds? We're in rounds. We can't move. And bullets to this, yes.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's not visible. There it is. I was like, it looks really cool in 2D. Why is it not showing up? It's because I didn't show it. There it is. All right, so you moved in. What else are you doing?
I'm just kind of scoping things out. Do I see anything yet?
Yes, it's down to the south.
Oh, I don't have my map expanded enough. Aha. Ho ho ho. Okay. So let's see. How far have I moved already?
You moved 15. 15 feet to get there.
Come on, move.
Keep in mind the black. I don't have the line of sight exact, so the wall might block your view. Not you, Twitch, right now, but like Loki, you can't see it right now, even though you can probably see it on the map.
I got you.
Or indoor Bali, you guys can't see it. All right.
Right.
Scoochy, scoochy. By the way, The
Would you
Witcher.
like to move in or not?
The Witcher has in season 3, episode 1 or 2, has this creature that looks similar to Twitch, and that it rolls up, and that's how it travels. It rolls. Thank you so much for the sub. 37 months. Woo! Tom Kiro Squad's also in the house. Welcome, welcome. I didn't notice you there. I had my stuff covered again. Little party. That's right, party music. Awesome.
Well, we're
Thank you
thankful
so
for
much.
the coverage, sir.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, Tom Kiro Squad's been doing some Dauntless and some Disney Speedstorm on Friday. Tomorrow he'll be doing Gems of War, which is an awesome game. He taught me a lot about Gems of War. Made me a much better player.
Alright, so I'm gonna shoot at it with my pulsecaster since I'm so far away.
Nice.
All right, that is a hit.
Nice.
All right, so takes a little bit of damage.
And that's my turn.
All right, Orndor.
We're going to step in.
Whoops, sorry, I missed. Yeah, thank you.
How far I can go here? Same numbers. Is that it right there? It's 25, but it's wrong. 5, 10, 15. All right, one back maybe. Did my move register or not?
No, you said it was wrong, so I got rid of it so you could do it again. Wherever you wanted to go. Okay.
20 feet. Woohoo. Okay, I will shoot my tattoo screamer at it. Just for fun.
All right, what's the range of it?
Is 30 feet.
All right, so it's a -2.
Okay.
You can either put cover, click cover, or you, no, either P-cov or put -2 in the modifier.
P-cov's fine. That is a miss. Okay.
Notice you now have a sound. Here's what you guys are fighting, in case you forgot.
Lovely.
You don't have the 2D version up.
So if we close the lid, will it be gone?
So, I'm sorry?
If we close the
If we
lid.
close that lid, will it be gone?
You know, you can run up there and try. Yeah.
Yeah, you can try. You
Good
can
idea.
try anything.
It's a good idea.
Very
Alright.
good idea.
Or you run up, you shoot. Loki.
Yeah. I want to wind up right next to Twitch, but I'm not sure I would.
Stand by me. Come stand by
Yeah.
me.
Okay.
And I'm gonna shoot it now with my arc pistol. Oh shoot! Hold on. Actually, I want to supercharge my arc pistol, so that's gonna be my action from this.
Alright, so you're casting the spell supercharge.
Yeah.
Okay. So click.
On my own weapon.
Okay. Click the little circle next to it. And
I'm trying to find it. I know. There it is.
alright, Bali.
Does it take any sort of action to boost a weapon?
Probably.
Yeah.
I've slept and eaten since I looked it up. Let me look.
Friendly fire.
It's a move action.
Okay, cool. So not doing that yet.
Okay.
And it goes away at the end of your next round if you don't. End of your next turn if you don't use it.
Okay. So Bali is making his way downtown, walking fast.
Make my way.
Downtown.
He's moving 30 feet. As part of his movement, he's activating his shimmer guard.
Okay, which
The-
are
Oh
you
god. Oh sparkly.
staying on your own, or are you in Twitch's space, or what? Or Loki?
He's going to be in Twitch's space. I just didn't want to cover him
Okay.
up.
Come stand by me. All the people are standing by me. Woo woo.
You're kind of big, you know.
Excuse me.
Okay, I think that's all the effects. As long as you're adjacent to me, you have soft cover. And now that he's here, he's gonna go ahead and use that soul projector and try to shoot this thing.
No, the Solarian crystal was added to Twitch's weapon temporarily. So no.
Okay. Oh, that's the same one. Okay.
Yeah. And if you want to just
Yeah, I'm gonna remove it from my inventory.
well, don't remove it. Just
Put it back. In the
not
party
carry
sheet.
it. Just have it not carried.
Okay.
It's just gonna go right back to you after the fight because it's like I said, it's only temporary.
All right, and a miss. And I think
Right. So
I think I
you
still take three
take
hit
3
points.
damage.
Yeah.
Wound.
Per round.
Every time I use it. All right, that's Bali's turn.
You only have 179 points of damage you can take left after the 3.
So just to clarify, the fatigue is a buildup of the SP. And once it gets
Correct.
to that
Fatigue.
level, it goes to
Yep.
2 HP.
Wounds. Yep. Correct.
Okay.
All right. So you are not immune to the feed.
I am not.
Neither is Twitch.
Twitches.
I am.
Loki is not.
We just
Okay.
talked about this.
Here it is. Full action. Okay. Oh, that's right. I remember now because it does really cool stuff, and he was never successful. It was very sad. All right, so I think I'm going to instead. What is the range of its touch? All right, so it's going to try it. It's going to try feeding on. Let's see. I'm going to do percentile. I'm going to say Lolly is giving it multiple middle fingers and trying to get its attention. I'm going to say he has a 60% chance to go for Bali. He does. All right, so let's see if this will behave the way I want it to. It did not. All right, what is your fortitude save, Polly?
Otherwise, check your items. Plus 12.
26. Boo. All right, so you are now immune to the feed. And that is its full action. So sadly, that's all it can do. Back to round, now top to round 2. Loki.
Now I can do my little thing. Actions. So my pistol's all charged up. Oh, hold on, let me target. Big blobby blobster over here. Okay, blobby blobster. I'm gonna roll that beautiful bean footage, and 19. I missed. I wasted, and that's my turn.
All right, so blasts a dark hole in behind it as lightning spider webs across the wall. Twitch.
Switch. Moving. Closer. Closer. Let's see.
Back. Turn it.
Now that I'm a little bit closer,
Oh, hold on.
I will fire my hail pistol.
Okay.
Oh, dang it. Really? Mother effer. Alright. I missed it. So close, but yet so far away. Hi.
All right, so I need a DC 19 fortitude save from you. No, I'm sorry.
What?
Will save. This thing is trying to drain your lassitude. Make you listless and full of ennui.
How is he doing that?
He has an aura of lassitude. That's his power.
Tells you that your fruitcake was horrible.
He can kiss
Nope.
my boots.
Exactly. It has an interesting effect. Had you failed, you have a -4 to saving throws, and don't willingly travel further than 1 mile from where you failed a saving throw.
It's gonna be hard for somebody to carry me.
That's right. All right, is that a full action? Let's see. No, okay, so he can now scooch over and reach out and touch somebody's
Faith.
hand.
Reach out and touch Faith.
Trying to. Here it is. Oh, it's a save. Okay. Color's touch can disintegrate matter, so I need target's EAC and deals damage. Creature succeeds at a fortitude save, takes half damage. So it's both. It's a touch and it's a save. All right. First of all, let's see if it hits. It does not. Goodness sakes. All right.
And the campaign ends with us all getting eaten by the color out of space.
I don't know, it hasn't been able to affect any of you with any of its powers, and it hasn't been able to hit anybody yet. So.
Right.
Oh no, what a shame.
Hear a lot of wah wah wah.
And we're not doing much damage to it either, so.
Yeah.
Okay, we're in round 2. We're good.
We
It
are.
has blood spots on it.
I hit it once.
Hi, Doc. What you doing?
I'm gonna give Twitch the same boost I gave Bally last round.
All right, is he within range?
Um, what
Hope
is the
so.
range?
He's only 45 from you, so
Oh, okay. Hold on.
it probably is.
Look at my weapon here.
Sounds like my everyday. The listlessness and ennui. Atomic Hero Squad says.
That's too funny.
Maybe.
All right, it's not within close range. My needler pistol is 40 feet. She's 40 feet. I'd have to take one step forward in order to get her.
Okay. Is that all you're going?
Yeah.
All right.
And that'll conclude my turn.
All righty. Boom. You are boosted. Orndor.
Oh,
I'm gonna try microbot assault. Or is it would tiny robots be considered electricity? I'm assuming, so that it would be immune to them.
Microbot Assault does not
Besides
do any damage.
Right, it's just a harrying thing, but
Correct.
I don't think he'd be immune to it.
Immune to mind affecting effects? Is that a mind affecting effect?
It is not.
Okay,
No,
cool.
it's
Awesome.
basically a cloud of shit swarming around you, interfering with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah,
Right.
well, apparently me throwing up on people is a mind affecting effect, so I thought I'd check.
That makes sense. You throw up on a robot, they don't
Okay,
care.
I'm doing
Throw
microbot
up on a
assault
little
then.
kid, he cares.
Okay, I do save or cast. What do I do here? Cast or save? I'm gonna
You don't
move
do
to
anything.
the.
It has no. You click off the button saying that you're using it,
Okay, I've used it. There you go.
and see if I have the image hidden anywhere. If not, I'll bring it out. I don't. Okay. Are you moving? Oh, you are moving. Okay. Bloop. Bali. Twitch goes and scuttles over you, leaving you
Apparently.
behind. And
Well, I mean, if Twitch is up there.
come on, Bolly. You know you hitched a ride on my tail. Let's go.
Oh no, I meant to move halfway into a space. Damn it.
If Bali jumps
There we
on
go.
Twitch's tail, couldn't they both move together without having separate turns?
No, that's just role playing.
Okay.
it is possible. Is your speed 30? Bali?
Yes.
Okay. It is possible for Bali to ride Twitch, yes.
She's got a ticket to ride.
But there are a lot of roles
Oh my
involved,
God.
and Twitch would have to allow it.
She don't care.
Yeah.
My baby.
So now that
don't
Bali
care.
is up here,
Okay.
I've already used that. Okay, I can't use that. Let me go ahead and put this on click.
Okay.
There it is. Oh, dadgum, I forgot. All right, this is probably gonna be crazy, but hopefully we can see if it'll work. Might just have to.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Oh, that's the microbot assault, isn't it?
There you go. I got around it. All right. Yes, it is.
All right.
What you doing, Bolly?
So I had to do all the effects and stuff, took stuff off of everybody, and then put them on Twitch. Now that I'm here and I've got my effects sorted out, I'm going to go ahead and use that soul projector.
All right, doing a melee attack.
Yes. Yeah.
So I built it as a weapon, so you should have it if you equipped it.
Yes.
Because it was not a weapon.
Okay. I
Oh, hold
missed.
on a second.
So
I forgot to have you adjust because of the microbot. 22 is still a miss. Okay.
yeah, I'm just not rolling great. Probably his hair dye, his fur dye is wearing off, and so he's losing a little bit of that confidence. I think I'll need to change his dice color back.
All right, Orndor.
Yeah, I'm gonna move again. Up closer. Right there should be half. I'm going to try magic missile.
All right, so hold on just a moment.
Yep.
Magic Missile is an evocation spell, which means
Aren't they all evocation spells?
no. It
They're not?
means you can do cool stuff because evocation is the one you chose, which means if you
Gotta use
have
my
two
weapons.
uses of your technomantic talent,
Yes.
instead of rolling dice normally, you can first set, in your case, 2 dice to the maximum or minimum value.
Okay.
Up to, so you can do that for 2 dice. Are you going to use your technomantic talent?
Yes, I will.
All right, so it's under your Technomancer abilities on your actions page. I went ahead and clicked it off for you. So, let me
Okay.
see. All right. Did you move? You did not move, so you're casting 3
I
of
did
them.
move. I
So,
did move.
okay, so you're doing 2 of them, so they're both doing max damage. So it's and you also have, you took a feat, which allows one of your spells to do more damage. Plus, you add 4 to it. So one of them is doing
Okay.
9 damage. One of them is doing 5 damage.
Okay.
So give me just
Cool.
a second here. I'm going to go to options. Turn on manual dice entry. Take your magic missile. 1. It is now a 4.
Okay. 9 is nice.
Take this one. It is also a 4.
Solid damage. That's good.
Turn this off. Don't forget to mark off your spell slot that you used.
Yep.
Magic missile. And it is its turn. All right, so
It's got a really tasty morsel right in front of him. Cute too.
all right, so it is going after Bali. It has a -2 because of the
Microbot assault.
spells that are done to it, and it's going to try to touch you. Pat you on the head. Pat, 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 pat. Wow. A 1 for the first attack and a 4 for the second attack. All right, and then I need. It's going to go after Bali with. Give me a DC 19 will save.
Uh-oh. Okay, yeah.
All right, so you're like, oh, can't hit this thing. What's even the point? But then you see Twitch attacking it, and all these microbots coming at it, and you shake your head. And you're not affected by it. This poor thing. Starting to feel
Look,
sorry for
we
it.
had a bad time fighting it the first time, and now it's having a bad time fighting us, you know?
All right, Loki, your go.
I'm just gonna shoot at the thing again. I'm gonna take a full action.
Ooh, doing a double shot.
I'll get +8. Did it? What?
Hold on a second. Hold on. You get a +2. So let's see. If 23 will hit it. 23 is a hit. All right, so go ahead and roll your damage.
Do I just roll it twice?
No, that was just the first time.
Okay,
Instead of a
so
21, it should have been a 23.
So
And then you roll damage, and you roll to see if you hit again.
Okay, gotcha. 2.
All right, and now put a +2 in the modifier or hit
I got it.
FF because it's flat-footed, and then attack it again.
No, son of a.
20 is not going to cut it this time, as it's very hard to see color. All right, so you took a full action, so you're good to go. Twitch.
Oh, Twitch. Sorry.
Bali's on deck.
There's so many people here. I'm gonna go behind this thing.
All right. It's going to try and touch you as you move.
I'm gonna get on that. It's still a nat 20, but I can at least try to take some of that damage. So I have my
All right, so both of you need to make a. Um, I'm pretty sure it's fortitude. Let me check. Disintegrating touch. DC 19 fortitude for both of you.
Yeah, that didn't work.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Don't I have a reroll somewhere?
You are
No, I'm not
Bali.
even joking. I
Which
thought I had a reroll thing.
you
on my-
have. Reroll a failed recall knowledge check. And that's the only thing I can see. All right, so you have energy shield, which resists cold. This is not cold. Okay. Did you have DR3? All right, so I'm just gonna roll this.
I'm taking half of that damage.
Didn't do it. All right, so it's. All right, so it's a total of 33. Half of that is 16. All right, Atomic, have a good night.
Atomic.
-3 is 16. 13. Where is Twitch? There he is. 13. All right, and then, oops.
If only it
Ollie.
did 2 more points of damage to me. That
Ollie
would have been great.
saved, so you take half of 13. I mean, half of 16, which is 8.
Okay, yeah, never mind. I need to do a little bit more damage than that. But it is damage from a crit. So I am
Correct.
taking an entry point for that.
Nice. All right, so he touches you. You take a little bit of damage, but you are now moved to Twitch. What would you like to do?
I want to try and close this thing.
Okay, you do have flanking, so you also get a +2. So you, in the modifier, put +4 because you have 2 from the bots, 2 from flanking.
What do I roll to close this?
I'm sorry, to close what?
We were
A lid.
about this a while ago. We're
Oh,
trying to
close the lid. It's no longer hovering over it, but you can close it if you want. It's you don't have to roll. It would just take
Well,
your
wouldn't
action to
that
close
defeat
it.
the purpose if it was no longer hovering over it?
You presume so. In the picture, it looks like it's coming out of it, whereas it's now moved away from the hole. So
Well, then I'll wait for a minute until somebody shoves it back. I'll hit it.
okay.
Just gonna hit it when I can find my arrow.
You also know this thing is incorporeal, so it's like a ghost. It can go through objects, so it probably wouldn't work.
Well, I can't shoot it this close to him.
You can, but it takes an opportunity attack, which it already did. So you can shoot it if you want.
I'll shoot him then.
Shoot him.
I'm gonna miss anyway. Must be all that damage I took. It went to my head.
That's right. All right, Bali. You are, right now you're flanking it.
Yeah, to be honest, I would have preferred if, Twitch would have stayed near me so I could protect him.
Sorry,
but,
ignore the ping.
Time to take off all that AC I'm giving him. Okay. Well, I'm next to this guy, and I keep missing, so I'm gonna start crit fishing. So I am taking a full action to attack this thing.
All right. So you have +4. So basically, gets rid of your crit fishing. Just makes it a straight roll.
Yeah, but you know, if I keep missing like this.
Yay.
There we go. So I take 6 damage.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I'm like, hold up, I thought it was vulnerable.
So because it's incorporeal, it takes half damage. So if it's vulnerable, it takes full damage. But I'm ruling it that it actually takes like quadruple damage. So I'm giving
That's
it to you
awesome
as a
for
go.
us.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
All right. So you smack into it with this, and you feel it sort of. You're actually sort of used to this because it's like an entropy as it's draining your life force, and it's stuff that you're used to. So um, you barely even notice
Yeah,
it as it does a little bit of damage to you.
nice. Just pointing it out for the record, Orindor, you think that you would feel a little bit safer if you moved 5 feet south.
Okay. I haven't moved yet. I can only go so far.
All right, Doc.
Valley's up there. Orndor is getting close. Let's do something for Orndor. Orndor, would you rather have a movement boost or an armor class boost?
Armor class.
You have been boosted, sir.
Yay. I'm just saying you feel like you might get an armor class boost if you move 5 feet south.
Yeah.
You really think so?
Yes.
All right,
Wonderful.
Loki, you are next. As this thing is there, don't forget fire does work on it right now. So, or at least you believe it is. It will.
Okay, well, here, I'm gonna cast Energy Ray on it.
All right.
Oh, shit, I was gonna say fire before I clicked the button, but I missed, so guess doesn't matter.
I don't think its EAC is that low compared to its KAC, but let's see. Yeah, 18 minutes. All right, and it's
So
its turn. Loki, where are you gonna move?
No,
All right, so
no.
both of you have done the attitude aura of lassitude, so it's going for Orindor. Give me a DC 19 will save. Man. It's funny.
I feel a
Okay.
little bit like we're bullying this thing.
All right.
Perhaps we are. But it's an eldritch horror, so who cares?
As he reaches out and touches Bali,
Actually, it's an incorporeal slime.
he's gonna do the. So he's gonna have a -6 as he also is trying to do a full attack. You got
But does immunity mean that it does no damage, or just means that it's resistant to the damage?
Immunity
does no damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Ooh.
That's a hit.
Come on, do more damage. I need what? 18? I need 18 damage, please. No.
He's attacking you again.
18 damage, please. Or more. I'll take more.
6.
If none of you have done so, I highly recommend you seek out the short
Yes.
story of the same name by H.P. Lovecraft.
It's also a movie. I have no idea if it's any good, but there's a
The
movie.
movie is a pretty good interpretation of the book, but the short story, it's my favorite Lovecraft story, and it's the one in the book is way more terrifying than this.
All right, Doc, here you go.
I don't really have anything
Targeting yourself.
I know.
Okay.
I wish I had a grenade.
If you were close enough, I'd give you one.
Well, what I can
Stick
do
it
is
in the-
this. Where's it at? Field dressing. Touch Bally up a bit.
Are you able to do it from a distance?
Yes.
Cool.
With my
Wow.
med lab, yes.
Very nice.
Surprised you didn't hang on for.
All right, so this
I have serum Mark IIs if it gets bad.
your
That's fair.
do you know what it looks like?
The field dressing?
Right, from 25 feet away.
Speaker runs up.
Let's see.
Snaps a picture.
Because I picture little nanites coming through your being activated on your communicator, and they're the same, especially the same ones that gave you the armor class boost. Now shift a little bit, and some of your all of your wounds are healed. All right, Twitch.
I'm still gonna try and hit fire at it. I know it's gonna get an opportunity attack. I don't care.
Okay.
What the hell does it take to hit this damn thing?
Look at 23.
Thanks to
All
the
right.
little
Don't do
bots.
anything else.
All right.
Hold on a second. You didn't do a +4, so I think that would hit. But let me finish hitting you first.
Okay.
He's hitting himself.
Wrong. I didn't know I was supposed to put +4 in there every time I attacked.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure 30 still hits Twitch, but
Yep, my attack would have been a 23 with
Yep,
the
that's a
+4.
miss.
damn.
23 is a miss.
Correct.
I think the DM has it stacked so the bad guy's more powerful than we are.
I mean, this poor bad guy has everybody like saving from all its shit.
We are.
All right, Bali, here you go.
Oh
And
my god.
that is 100% correct. Especially if it's all of you fighting one creature. Yes, it is much more powerful than you all.
All right. So, Bali.
I'm,
I don't know. Crit fishing sounds like a fun thing, you know. So he's gonna keep doing that. Got that +4.
Don't forget, you do have your entropic strike.
Yes.
yeah, but it's not like we're all coming together at one time to combine our hits to get a higher hit.
You could. Nice.
Yes! All right. So that's the first attack. That should be rolling more dice. I'm just going to roll it again.
Okay. Oh, wait. It is immune to crits. That's why.
It's immune to crits. Okay.
It's not doing it.
And on a crit, I gain back. Oh, Doc already healed me. Never mind. On a crit, I gain back all the hit points that this thing has taken from me.
Correct. So you don't need, well, just the ones you just used. So
Mm.
the 6 or the 3 you used to attack it with, you get back.
Oh, I didn't realize you could do that.
Yeah.
Yep, on a crit. Yep.
All right.
But drop the damage on him again because it's force. Okay.
All right. Here's for attack numero dos.
Yeah, it's an ooze, so oozes don't have a vital spot you can attack it. So they're immune to crits.
Gotcha.
That's another hit. Nice.
Yay. All right. Bali's over here doing like a battle cry. Oh, actually, speaking of that, I am going to do this.
This is battle cry.
Yeah, so I think this might still work on it. So I have a feat called Grab Attention, where I can make a intimidate check to try to intimidate it into only attacking me. It says that I'm supposed to use the same DC as I would to demoralize the foe, which is 10 plus its intimidate or 15 plus 1.5 times its CR.
Okay, it does not have intimidate, so go ahead and roll your attempt.
Nice.
You are successful.
Alright, so it is off target while attacking anyone other than me until the beginning of my next turn.
Okay.
Anyone other than you. Okay.
That's my turn.
Right, Orndor.
I'm going to step over to the side here. There. I'm going to shoot it with my skewer pistol.
You have a +2, so click FF.
FF. Is that
That's
the
it.
21? Oh, it's not. Awesome. Come on, baby. Give me something good. 8. It's resisted. Is it being resisted again?
Correct. Is immune
it's
to
acid.
acid. All right. Top round 5. Its turn. So it's going to attack you. Does it want to do a double? It is going to do a double again. -6.
I mean, I'm doing a double to him, so. He just gotta do more than 18 damage and then I'll be fine. Or just don't hit.
that's a hit. The odds of him doing more than 18 is pretty high. He only does
Apparently not.
1d10 plus 10. So. Alright, he's got to hit twice to do the damage. Alright,
Do I
Loki.
need to roll a save?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. To force Fortitude 19.
Ooh, wow.
Bella Muerte, hey. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for stopping by, saying hi.
Birthday.
Bella Muerte works at Fantasy Grounds. She is the media person, so sends out all the Twitch things and does other stuff.
Ooh,
She's
special.
also an amazing person as well.
Yay.
All right, Loki, here you go. Bobby, you there?
Yeah.
Here you go.
Alright. I'm gonna just keep shooting that damn thing. Maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe I won't. Let's just do a single attack. Damn it. So I did 5 to it.
Very nice.
That's my turn.
All right, every little chipping away. Chip, chip, chip. Twitch. This thing, you see this blast coming straight towards you, but it gets absorbed by this color.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and fire at it again.
You can take a
Oh
5-foot
my-
step back if you want. And that way
I'm
you
gonna
don't have.
Okay. Do I still put +4 in here?
Yes.
Okay. And where's my heal pistol?
There we go.
Oh dear God. Alright, damage.
Nope.
Oh, sorry, wrong one.
All right, and then we'll just drop that, drag it from the comet tracker over to him again.
Why am I dragging it from the combat tracker? I have them.
Because you're doing force, so you're doing it. It takes half damage, but because it's vulnerable, I'm letting you guys do it a second time. So
Okay, so
cool. So you did.
did that work?
It did.
All right.
Total 12
Cool.
damage
That's my turn.
because most of it was force. All right, and don't forget, those of you want to be like Jingo, feel free to use your Amazon Prime free gift. If you don't want to do it to me, do it to at least do it to someone this month. Month is almost over, so if you haven't used it, all right, Doc, you go.
All right.
Let's I'm going to zoom out a little bit.
It is nearly dead, but I think I have anything that will actually touch it. Have a quick.
Anything with
We know
fire?
it's-
I thought most of you guys had lasers and stuff.
Yeah.
Could be wrong.
Well,
Nope.
let's try it anyway. I think it's maybe immune to this, but let me find out. I'm going to attempt to shoot it with my pharmacology biohack.
Okay. 21 to
Not
miss.
today.
Wally, you go.
So I mean, I might as well just do the same thing that I've been doing every round, you know?
Okay.
Does Twitch still count for the +4? Or is it +2 now
Yes.
because of the hearing fire? Cool. I will take that.
With Orindor and Twitch right there. Close enough. Shooting and stuff. Nice.
Alright, that's a hit. Alright, and now here's attack numero dos.
Also a hit. 2 hits.
Nice. Ooh, yeah!
Alright, and with that, it sort of fades and flickers and then it's gone.
Goes back into his genie bottle.
Woo! So, just for role playing purposes, as Bali hits this thing with the soul projector, he also like throws in like the entropy, and it like starts to like do like a ripple, and then like this like darkness takes over the color, and it like kind of like collapses in on itself. Yay! We did it!
Let's just hope Mr. Smolderhead holds up to his end of the deal.
Yeah, one would hope so.
Alright, so all those are done. Let's now spell. Soundscape, context. There we go. Alright, so there's no longer the greenish hue, but you do have a massive machine of metal and stone squatting in the southwest corner. Carved grooves on the floor extend out to the west and the north through the curtain of darkness.
Are these electrical symbols actual electrical symbols?
The carved grooves on the floor, yes. Body sheet.
Well, I mean, in the electrical field, these symbols have certain meanings. Are they correlating to that or not?
You can give me an engineering check.
That was good. I have no idea.
Yeah, you're not sure.
Maybe I should take a shot at it.
I have engineering. Let me take a stab.
All right, so you're focusing on the machine or on the grooves?
The machine.
Okay.
Well, look, he's focusing on the machine, I'll focus on the grooves.
Okay.
What do I need to roll for that one?
Engineering.
Engineering, okay.
All right, so as you're studying it, it resembles a solid state computer server bank made of stone and dark metal in a cube 10 feet on a side. There's no moving parts. There's only a low rumble and a few blinking lights to even indicate that it's working at all.
Hmm.
You see that it is extremely tough. With your 28 dock, it's probably as solidly built. Oh, let me take off the token lock. There you go. You would be up here next to it. Maybe. Why doesn't it let me move you? Oh, there we go. You equate it to like it's probably as tough as a starship bulkhead.
Okay.
And okay. All right, with your 29, you see that these are connected to this machine.
Okay.
And you take your you noticed that one time when you fired at the creature, it hit this machine instead, and you remember the rune along the floor lighting up a little bit and traveling out along the path. A little light, and then it went away.
Hmm.
So you think that any damage you do to this machine, part of it at least, is siphoned off into these channels along the floor.
Ah.
This thing came up out of a hatch. Can we open the hatch and look down in there? Is this is the machine we're looking at, right?
That's the machine, but there wasn't there's not a hatch. The color out of space, that's just the Acme picture.
Ah, okay.
Oh.
We should just put a grenade in the machine and walk away.
There's no way to
Why would we
get
do
in the
that?
machine.
We don't know what it does.
It's a solid state computer server bank, is what it looks like, made of stone and dark metal in a cube 10 feet on a side. No moving parts. A couple blinking lights that indicate that it's working.
Don't we have like a computer genius in our group somewhere?
Can I make a computer's check to see if I can understand exactly what it does?
Can I roll to help him?
And I helped.
It doesn't seem to be. I can give you. Go ahead and roll to help and
Okay, you got a
the
+2.
computers. Yeah, there aren't any way of. There are no dials. There's no input.
There's no interface.
Correct. No interface at all here.
Perhaps these circuits on the floor will lead us to an interface if we follow them.
Wait, why would we do that and not just go back to the guy?
Well, let's just go back to the guy. I don't understand this machine, but I think destroying it without understanding it might have even worse. What if it, causes a star to supernova or something?
So I will give you this between Bali and I mean we take week-long breaks in between and everything else. You guys are on a in a prison that is within a black sphere, and there are several things, spells and things within maintaining this darkness. This is probably what this is.
So this would remove the darkness, which would also allow the entity to escape, right?
Correct, and you don't want to do that.
No. Yeah. So let's leave
But you
this
could try
alone.
it.
Let's go talk to Smolderhead. What was his
Smolder.
name?
Ilvatri.
Ilvatre.
All right. So as you guys approach the curtain, you stand there for a moment, and then it drops. The black curtain fades, and he is there again, or you see him. Go ahead and move yourselves where you want to be. Twitch, the gem pops out of your weapon.
Okay. Uh,
All right, and I presume Loki's going with him.
Whichever person is going to be closest to Ilvatri, I'm gonna be in their space. Right now, I think it's Doc. So
Orndor's looking at the machine thing over here. Ignore the wizard behind the curtain.
speaking of curtains, hey, look, we're back. We killed that thing. Did you watch? Did it look cool? Look at how cool that was.
All right, and the curtain goes back up, and you guys. I did see your fight with this interloper. I am surprised at how quickly you were able to defeat it. What would you like to know?
what happened to
How
all the
does this
prisoners
thing work?
here?
I'm sorry, what happened to
How
what?
does this thing work?
What happened to all of the prisoners here? This is supposed to be a prison.
It's just one prisoner, isn't it? Isn't it Eshtev?
Correct.
Pretty
This
sure, yes.
is the only thing that's keeping Eshtaev bound. I saw you looking at the darkness engine.
I have a question for you. Why are you here?
Yeah.
What purpose do you serve here?
I was born here long, long ago from a mortal shell, unlike my kin. I ascended from hungering fire to this glorious form. My purpose here is to maintain the darkness engine. While it was built to last millennia, it still on occasion needs slight calibration.
He's the keeper.
He's the warden.
You are the warden. Now, remind me, what was our purpose for coming here?
I don't remember.
It has been a while.
You're following the trail of the tablet and being basically like archaeologists, you're trying to find these proof of existence of these other races and ancient race civilizations within the sun itself, and find the technology and also prevent the other people from releasing STF.
I believe we have done all of that. All right, I'm going to relay our story to him. What do you know of the people that built this place?
He sort of waves his hand and says, this place was here long before I rose from the depths above my kin and took on this form. These various accoutrements here allow you to, he'll sort of move over here. It says, you can see any area of the Ezerad that I visualize. He shows that shows you where Law died, and he shows you the 3-key door and this sensor. It's sort of like an arcane eye. This is also what creates these curtains of darkness. I have bonded with this machine. It's something that you all never could achieve.
All right. I would like to video document as much of this place as we still have access to, however long that takes. Are there other dangers present here that we should be aware of?
One other thing he mentioned before that is that this thing where Orindor is, the dark bejeweled orb, that is the solar inverter. The bonding this allows the maintains the darkness with the along with the darkness engine maintains the bubble around the prison.
Now, I'm
And
not saying this because I want him to get out or I want to see him or whatever, but we've kind of been all over the place. Where is Eshtev actually like contained?
he's maintained within a pocket dimension, as maintained by
Ah.
the darkness engine.
Cool.
The only
See,
thing that
that
keeps
makes
him
sense.
there.
That's cool.
Kind of similar to the one that we got stuck in, I think.
The only other danger within Ezerod is me.
Well, we pose you no threat. Hopefully, the feeling is mutual. As I said, we wish to document this place as proof that we were here and that it does exist. Believe me when I say, when we leave here, there is likely no one that is going to come and follow in our footsteps. It was a very convoluted path to bring us here, one that cannot be easily replicated. All right, folks, I think we have accomplished
He
what
reaches
our
over and
mission.
touches one of the couple of the buttons on the side, and the runes along the floor ignite.
Huh?
It doesn't have it. Okay, let me see if I can. There we go. Just a second here. I'm looking for the. There we go. This should work. And with that, he says, "Alas, the feeling is not mutual."
Ah,
And
I knew he
says
was going to be an asshole.
he's going and he's turning toward you and Bali. And this is where we'll leave it for this week. As you guys are ready to do the final boss.
But if we kill him, he can't maintain the engine.
True.
I'm not sure he was entirely truthful there.
Okay.
If
So,
this place was here before him, who maintained it before he did?
Maybe he killed everybody that was.
I don't know.
All right.
so we will leave it here. Thank you for playing with me, guys.
Thanks for DMing.
You're actually in a much better off than you should be, because the fight with the color out of space really didn't. None of you are suffering from ennui. None of you are. If you had any of you had failed its feeding, you lose 1d4 charisma and 1d4 constitution, both.
Wow.
But none of you failed. Not a single one of you failed any of its attempts. Either weeks. You got hit, but that was it. Anyway,
I got the ennui that one time last time, and
Last
then
time
got
you
like
did, yep.
dragged out. But you know,
so but that is where we will leave it. So thank you guys. We'll be here in 2 weeks. As things are starting to wrap up. Let's see. That is the 12th of January. And then it depends on how fast you guys get through this guy. Hopefully he'll roll better, but if he doesn't, you guys could be done with this book next week. Next time we play, so we'll see. This week we, as of right this second, we are playing Wednesday and Thursday on the big double D's. So come by, check those out. Check out some little Dungeons and Dragons. Come back next week for our other group doing Starfinder. And
Next year.
that's right. So thanks
yeah,
again.
next year.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and whatever else you do. Enjoy the rest of your day. Say goodnight, guys.
Good night, guys. See you
Night,
next time.
guys.